So, Meredith, we have Meredith here who's offered to give his testimonial for how he did in the neuropathy program. So, Meredith, first off, I want to thank you for taking the time to help us, to help other people. We're about 3 months since you started the program. You had severe neuropathy. It was affecting you in a number of different ways, but I don't want to be the one talking. I'd like you to talk. Can you explain to us what did this neuropathy feel like when you met me 3 months ago?
Let's see, when I met you 3 months ago, I can put it as terrified, because the bad part about it, I could not rest at night on account of the pain that I was having. The nails, the screws, the pain, you name it, and it was in my feet at night. Wasn't too bad through the day, but once I laid down at night to sleep 2 to 3 hours, once I wake up, there was no more rest. I was sleepy, but I couldn't sleep because of the pain. And if I dozed off to sleep, it would wake me up to be so severe. But after, I would say that I believe the first trip I made, and that night it was a difference.
The first night since coming out here.
First day that I came in, I went back the next at night. It was a difference, and from then on, it's been better, and better. From there, I don't have no more stinging, burning, stabbing. I can lay there at night and get a good night's sleep.
Wow.
But at first, it was not no sleep.
Meredith, I want to go back from something I think I heard.
Yeah.
You said something about nails and screws. What do you mean by nails and screws?
You feel like somebody driving nails in your feet.
Wow.
And the screws, it's a pain that I can't really describe it in detail. But the nails, the screws, the tingling was sort of I don't know, something that, in other words, it's enough pain now to keep you up.
Yeah.
You're not comfortable.
I don't think you have to go into too much more detail than that. That's a vivid picture in my mind of somebody driving nails and screwing screws into your feet. That's what it felt like to you.
Tingling and the stabbing, the burning, and all that sensation was in my feet.
Yes.
And this was not just in the daytime.
Yeah.
It was a 24/7 thing.
Wow.
It didn't go away. I would walk around with it. I would lay down with it. I would sit down with it. I could be sitting eating my lunch or whatever, still in there.
Wow.
It didn't go away. So something I had to live with because I was told that I had to live with it.
Yep.
The rest of my life. But
that's what your doctor said.
Yes, sir. And I was told, I know about 3 doctors.
Yep.
But after I come here for this treatment, man, I can tell anybody they don't know what they're missing. They don't know what they're missing because it helped me.
Yeah.
I know that.
What would you say was your turning point, or maybe what's your magic? What was it that allowed you to heal yourself to the point that you're at now where you're hardly feeling it at all?
I was my diet and following the instruction was given to me, and then what I had the therapy here and the therapy at home that I
Yeah.
followed, and my diet.
Yeah.
I think that's had a lot to do with it. I used to eat everything, anything.
Yeah.
And then the wife, bless her heart, she began to grocery shop a little different.
Excellent. Probably a lot different.
And that's a big help too. You got to do something yourself. You just can't rely on one thing. If you just get in there and get everything in order, and once you start it,
Mm-hmm.
now I don't have a problem following that.
Good for you.
None whatsoever.
Good for
At
you.
first, it was a little
Sure.
tight
Sure.
because I had been used to eating what I wanted.
Yep.
But now it's different. We stick with vegetables, fish, seafood stuff.
Excellent. Nobody
Salads.
likes to change.
No.
So that's difficult up
Salads
front.
and,
Good.
And once you get into it, it don't bother me now at all.
Good. In the beginning, I think it was difficult to make the change.
Yeah.
But once you got over the change and you created a new rhythm, now you're finding it easy because it's a new rhythm. And to go back to what you were doing is not even a thought in your head, is it?
No. Not if you suffer with the pain I had.
Wow.
You definitely don't want to go back. No. I wouldn't go back for nothing in the world. No.
Good for you. Now, what % improvement would you say you're feeling day and night with this neuropathy?
Day and night, I am good, 90%.
90% better for a condition that apparently is impossible to fix. That's what the doctors told you.
That's what I was told.
But I was joking off camera. I said, I guess your body and God didn't get the message. They didn't get the memo because your body healed in spite of what the doctor said couldn't be done.
Exactly right.
Good for you. Good for you.
Exactly right.
One last thing, if you don't mind. Talk to our person in the camera right here. What would you suggest for somebody who's been told the same thing that you were told, it can't be done? What would you say to this person right here?
I would say they are wrong on one part, said it cannot be done. Because I'm a living witness that it can be done. And it has been done.
Yes.
I do know that from self-experience. And if anybody has the neuropathy and saying that you've been told that it cannot be fixed, if you go through the treatments I went through, and you do your part, you gotta do your part. Stick to your diet, take your treatments at home,
Yeah.
and then God and the doctor do the rest.
It's amazing.
Do the rest.
It's amazing. I really, really appreciate you taking the time. I appreciate you as a person, and it's been an honor serving you through this program because, like you said, and we'll be honest, it's not easy. It's not easy to do the impossible.
You gotta make some changes.
You gotta make some changes.
And when you make the change, you gotta stay with it.
Good.
See, if in my case, anything that come up, I would eat it. I mean, I got a terrible appetite. I can eat anything. My wife would tell you.
Or maybe a good appetite.
And my favorite was fried potatoes.
Okay. Who doesn't like fried potatoes? I mean, I'll admit, I like them too.
And I had to give that up.
Yeah.
That was difficult, but the pain I was having, I didn't have a problem giving them up when I knew that they were not helping me, but making yes.
That's
I was telling
wisdom.
my son yesterday that the thing look like we love to eat. Them the thing that makes yes or something. It is. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I recommend this program to anybody that's having this neuropathy.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been told that there's no help. But there is help. I know I got it. And I'm glad I got it too.
Excellent. Wow. That's just sage wisdom.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you.
I was really, well, I was so amazed that when the first trip I felt better, and then the second one, I was better. Because it's when you're told that there's no help for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're sort of, anytime I would think about, I gotta live with this rest of all this pain.
Mm-hmm.
And after a while, you'll start accepting it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've been told, and the doctor's supposed to be able to tell you that you're going to get better.
Yeah.
We can do something to help you. But I was told no help.
That's a trusted advisor telling you something, and you had no reason to believe,
That's
since
right.
you know 3 doctors plus your own, you had no reason to believe that there was actually a different way.
That's
until
right.
you saw one of my advertisements or something, and
When she said it, where'd you get it off of? Facebook.
saw it on Facebook.
And she called it that day or the next day. And I'm so glad she was looking at Facebook. I don't look at Facebook.
Wow.
But I know one
I'm
thing.
glad we were able to reach you.
I'm glad she found this place. I know that.
Thank you, Meredith.
I really know
Made
that
my
I
day,
have
week and year.
improved since I've been coming. I know that.
We can see that. We measured it, didn't we? What, 22,200% better in the left foot, and 600% better in the right foot, or something. Woo! She said he used to snap at me a lot. He doesn't snap at me anymore. Ooh!
No. A lot of pain though.
Hey, we get snappy if somebody's drilling a screw into our foot. I'd probably snap too.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Meredith.
You did me well.